Hi again, and welcome to The Gardening Writer, where you share my gardening adventures, my house plants, my patio plants, my balcony plants, and the plants all around me, including the ones in my mother's garden. I'm surrounded by plants here in the Southern Caribbean, and I want to share my plant adventures with you. Today, we are going to look at the first unkillable patio plant that we're going to discuss, and here it is. It's the Mexican petunia. Stay tuned. Here it is when I first spotted it, sitting here looking a little droopy on my kitchen sink. This is what we have. Beautiful Mexican petunia. There's a long story behind this plant. It's my little experimental potted Mexican petunia, and oh my gosh, it's growing so beautifully. About 2 weeks ago, I pulled up 3 little springy sprouts from my mother's yard, where she has been trying to get rid of them, and I planted them in this pot. I cut them off because they were a bit long. I cut them off to about 8 inches and I planted them in here. I have not put anything but water and potting mix. And every shoot you're seeing from a leaf node, this is 2 weeks, 2 weeks. New shoots to the bottom. Look at them. New shoots to the bottom. Every leaf node. This here, all of that, all of this is a new shoot. That leaf you're seeing to the bottom, that's what was there, and this is what grew out of the leaf node in 2 weeks. So it's here on my balcony in full sun, and let me just put it back. There is a story about this plant. It's an unkillable plant because it develops rhizomes. The root system is basically rhizomes, and when you pull it up, pieces of the rhizomes stay in the soil and grow back. My mother had a whole border of this outside her bedroom, and she has been trying to get rid of it for years, and it just keeps springing back up. So I can't wait for it to start flowering. It has beautiful purple flowers. I actually got this idea when I was googling tropical flowering container plants, and I saw a container with Mexican petunia, and I said, what? You can grow it in pots? Oh my goodness. And then I saw an image and I said, okay, I want that. I want it on my balcony. So here it is, 2 weeks later, after being planted in this little pot. It's not even a very large pot. It's a little pot, maybe 7-8 inches across. And I'll keep you posted as it develops. So I'm watering my plants in the dead of night, as I usually do. It's been here about a month. It's been a month or such since I planted it. Yeah, I'm watering it. I'm looking at all the new green growth, and I'm wondering, okay, I wonder when it's going to flower. And then I see this structure. This structure. Where is it? What's that? New leaves? Or this? And I'm thinking, okay, that does not look like leaves. Is it possible that I'm having my first flower? Here it is. Does that look like sepals, or does it look like young leaves? I think it's sepals. Anyway, let me put it back on the balcony. There we go. There we go. And I'll take another look in the morning. Yeah, last night I was watering the plants and I thought I saw buds coming out on my new Mexican petunia, and it was dark and I couldn't really tell whether they really grew buds, but now it's the middle of the day and I am seeing that, yeah, I am about to get flowers. Not only am I about to get flowers, but I'm about to get flowers in multiple places. So that's a bud. I'm going to get flowers there. I'm going to get flowers here as well, so that's there. Let me put them close by. See them? There and there. Yeah. So I'm going around the plant and I'm seeing several places where the flower shoots are coming out. They, oh yes, yes, look. That's a little flower shoot coming out there. Look, another one. Oh my gosh. Yeah. See? Flowers. I planted this in the pot with 3 little sprigs that I rooted from my mother's yard. I planted them in the pot maybe 4 weeks, just a little before Christmas. I think it was the Sunday before Christmas. So the plant has been there for about a month. It's covered with gorgeous, gorgeous foliage. Every leaf node sprouted a whole new shoot. Every leaf node. It's in a very small pot. I'm going to have to move it on New York to a bigger pot. But it's healthy, it's fabulous, and this is the first time I'm growing Mexican petunia in a pot. I've never even seen it in a pot. in these pots, and this is an idea that I got from googling tropical flowering container plants with purple flowers. I think that was what I used to Google it, and I saw that image and fell in love. Okay, this is a very hardy plant. It's a very spready plant. It's so hardy, in fact, that I think I mentioned in another clip that in some parts of the world it is considered an invasive species and it's illegal to grow it. But I think it's going to make a gorgeous patio plant. It's sitting here on my balcony, and you can bet that when those flowers emerge, you're going to know about it. I apologize for the poor audio. This is just my second ever video, and I'm learning as I go. I'm holding it in the landscape position now. There's an improvement from the first one. Okay, I'll get the audio straightened out, and this is what happened a few days later after that last clip. And a couple days after that, I was actually seeing color. There is the bud. I'm seeing a bit of mauve. It's unfurling, and I knew that within a day or two, I would have my first Mexican petunia flower in my little pot. So I got very excited. At this point, I am really excited. It is such a beauty, such a beauty. This is a plant that we take totally for granted, growing wild in cracks at the side of the road, and here it is in a pot. And here it is at last, my very first potted Mexican petunia flower. These flowers are a bit different in that by mid-afternoon or early afternoon, the wind blows them away, but every morning there's a fresh crop of beautiful purple lavender flowers on this unkillable plant, virtually unkillable Mexican petunia. We'll be back soon with another unkillable patio plant.